say, to be expected. Tad does a great job with his group. I've played him enough in the Pac-12 to know, and his team, they always play the right way. They always shoot the ball. They're always tough defensively, and he does a terrific job. He's a hell of a coach. So we're fortunate to get the win. We're excited about moving on, and I'm really proud of our guys' overall play. I thought that was probably one of our best offensive performances. Usually we hang our hat on our defense, but today I think our offense carried us, and it couldn't have been better timed because we needed all of the points we scored tonight in this game.
When the free throws started to not fall in that last minute there, what were your nerves like? What was going through your mind when that was happening?
Well, for me, I know I'm confident in the guys that we had go to the line. We got everyone that shot free throws is someone we wanted at the line. And when that happens, you have to live with it. I trust our guys. I believe in them. And so I'm trying to make sure our guys don't get two up or two down. If you miss them, you miss one, you miss two, it's part of the game. Just go on to the next play, make a play for us defensively. You're going to get fouled maybe again, step up, hopefully you knock them down then. But I never want our guys to see me on the sideline, frantic and, down because they missed a free throw. They'll never see me that way. I've missed them before. I've gone in late in games and I've missed them. It's just part of life. You got to move on in this game. You got to have a short memory and move on to the next play. And I try to coach our guys that way. Like, miss is not a mistake. It's just a miss. Keep playing.
Coach, how about B.J. Taylor and his play in the second half, especially after he got hit in the eye and it's clearly bothering him to come back and have the second half that he did?
You know what? Just really, really proud of him because I knew he was really battling through a lot. His eye was swollen a little, but more so it was irritated. And so every time he kept wiping, I kept watching him wipe it with his shirt, and I'm like, it's probably going to make it a little more, probably going to irritate it even more. And so he was really blinking a lot in the first half, so I knew he couldn't really focus and maybe see the way he wanted to see on the floor. And to his credit, though, he gave us what he had. And in the second half, Jared, our trainer, he's a magician. I think he worked magic and got it kind of cleared up, especially I think at the under 12 timeout when you saw to see him really assert himself. I think that was Jared's, a lot of good work getting him up to speed. And then, of course, he just kind of took over during that stretch and really helped us.
How big was Matt Williams in the beginning of the game? Obviously, he didn't do too much, I guess, in terms of points in the second half, but in the beginning of the game, he had, I think, 13 first half points.
He got us off to a great start, and Matt's done that for us in a number of games. He got us off to a great start because he was really assertive, and he was very efficient with what he did. He had his jumper, he took it. Guys tried to chase him off of that. He went to mid-range shots and made those. He was very good today, and he had a huge shot for us late in the game. I mean, a late three that he hit off of BJ's ball screen, got double-teamed. We threw back to Matt. It's a huge play, step back three, and that's big. And that's who Matt's been for us all year, so I wasn't surprised.
From 10 minutes into like maybe 4 or 3, BJ scored like the next 18, which was like a little bit, probably the longest run he's had by himself. Like, what was it that, you think he was seeing out there that said, I'm going to pedal to the metal?
One, I think he's doing what we talked about, and that's picking his spots better. Time and score dictates a lot of what a point guard does. And he's a tenacious point guard, and he wants to compete. He wants to score the basketball. But by just playing the game and letting the game come to him, sometimes in those moments in the second half, you still have the energy and also the wherewithal to make plays like that, especially when you're talented enough. And so then he's able to turn it on. But he's also gotten all his teammates involved. He's already gotten Matt off. He's already gotten Taco the ball. AJ's already got, in a rhythm. And now he's able to do what he's doing. I think if you look at our season, you see a lot more of that. Where down the stretch, second half, he's starting to assert himself more. But because he's a great option for us too. But he's not taking over games in the first 10 minutes of the game anymore. He's settling in and understanding he's going to be out there, and so he's picking his spots really, really well. But that was the longest run he had, and it was timely because we needed every one of those baskets that he hit.
What was the reaction to your team after this game in the locker room, and sort of was that what you were hoping to see from them?
Well, when we win, our locker room is pretty exciting. It's fun to be a part of it, and it's pretty much like it has been. I mean, a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm in there, and that's how it should be, man. Winning should be fun, and I want my guys to always feel that way when we play. When we go in that locker room, we're going to share that experience. It's nothing like it, and so we have a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun today. Our guys want to continue to compete, and that's what you want to see.
Coach, can you elaborate on the evening A.J. Davis had tonight?
Well, it was AJ's birthday, so that says it all. You know, what a day. You know, AJ, saved one of his best games of the season. You know, for postseason. I mean, he had a great game today, and not because of the points he scored. I thought it was his best all-around game. He's always giving you the energy defensively. He makes plays. He rebounds the basketball. But he did so many more things. He ran the point for us some and made really good decisions with the ball and plays. Of course, he really made a lot of connecting plays as far as talking to his teammates, making sure they're in the right place and doing things. He was really engaged, and I was really happy to see his overall game, probably his best overall game this season. And it was his birthday, so it couldn't have come at a better time.
Coach,
What about the one that the new for the program? First ever NIT win for the program.
Well, I think it helps us a great deal because it shows our guys what they're capable of doing. You know, every program and every team has a beginning, and so we're having our beginning, and these things that we're doing, whether it was in the conference tournament or whether it's now in the postseason NIT, you know, all the things I think will help develop our culture. You know, the things that we want to have, you know, be meaningful for our program. And but you have to accomplish these things. You have to have wins and signature games like this in order to move forward. And fortunately, these guys have had a few this year.
Coach Boyle says something, maybe took him a few minutes, his team, to kind of get adjusted to Taco. You know, nothing can prepare you to face a 7-6 guy. Did you kind of notice that? You know, they were maybe a little bit awestruck or just a little bit didn't know how to play against him?
I felt that a little bit early too. I felt that they were a little bit, trying to like size him up, wondering what they could do to get around him or how to shoot over him. Absolutely, and that's the Taco effect. I mean, he has a presence out there defensively that really no other player in the country has, and I'm glad he's on our team.
Earlier, you talked about your familiarity with Colorado. How did your knowledge of them and the coach go into your game planning for this game?
First, I mean, we respect all of our opponents, and we have a great deal of respect for them and their program because, like I said, I've competed against them a number of years in the Pac-12. I just know how tough his teams play. You know, they're always tough, they're always physical, and they're always well prepared. So just knowing that to start with, before I even watched the film, I already had that in my mind that they're going to be that way. So when I watched the film, of course, it didn't disappoint me. They were doing all the things we said. They were physical, they were tough, heck of a rebounding team on both sides of the floor. They always are a very good shooting basketball team, so you have to guard the three-point line. And so, you know, those are things that you automatically know from playing them and hadn't seen them in a year, but watching them on tape this week, I saw the same things. And I'm like, you know what, they just do a great job. He's done a really good job with his group. I think it shows because they lost their first 7 games in a row in conference play. And that's tough to come back from. I think they won their next 9 out of 13 basketball games, and I think they also beat Oregon during that stretch too. So they were playing some of their best basketball at the end of the season like we've been too. So I knew it would be a heck of a game.
But you mentioned it a little bit earlier, and you've obviously been on these stages of late game scenarios, late game heroics and stuff like that. What is it about this time of the year that you're able to kind of see what these guys are made of and how you're able to kind of use those different teaching tools?
Well, it's great for me seeing these guys under these circumstances, in the postseason because, right now everybody's going to give their best effort. Everybody's going to be engaged, and you're going to have to play at another level to be successful. And seeing our guys step up like AJ today and BJ's done, Matt's done, Taco, all of our guys have stepped up in their own way, maybe not points-wise, but things that we need them to do. It's what you want to see, especially with your players that are returning. Guys that that are returning and will be a nucleus of what's going on down the road. You want to see, kind of how they respond under these, more stressful circumstances or situations at the end of the season.
We have time for 2 more.
Coach, what do you guys think of the shot selection you guys had tonight? You guys shot 54% tonight, so what are your thoughts on the shot selection?
I thought it was great. I thought, we've been a team that, sometimes, we're not as consistently offensively as I would like for us to be. But tonight was one of those nights, like I said, the offense carried us. And it was good to see because I know our guys are capable of shooting the ball as well as they did tonight. It just, some nights for us, it's been a little inconsistent. So I was happy to see that. And it couldn't have happened at a better time because we were having a hard time defending them. And for us, that doesn't happen too often. And so they did a great job with their offensive scheme. But we were able to respond offensively in kind and was able to win. So that's good.
Last question.
Does work begin tonight? I guess we'll see who you guys play. I know that game just tipped off on the state and UC Irvine. You guys gonna be up a little bit late to see who wins and begin to scout tonight?
Well, we're definitely going to be up late seeing who wins. I mean, we'll start to scout tomorrow morning, though. But we'll be up late seeing who wins this game, and then we'll start preparing for them tomorrow morning. I think we would play, I think it's Monday. So if we're playing Monday, You know, our guys have they did a heck of a job with this scouting preparation, and I want to make sure that we're fresh, with our thoughts tomorrow morning as we prepare, as we all go home and watch the Illinois State game versus UC Irvine. That's got it.